Okay, momentum of the derivative 2x plus infinity equal to 25 cents.
Hey, what up, Advanced Math 3 class? Of course, we're making a YouTube video for our project because, I mean, that's what I do. Reggie obviously can't be in the video because it's it's 9:08 p.m. and we just had stuff to do, so we couldn't get over here. But he definitely helped record the stuff and draw the diagrams and everything, so make sure you give him credit, Miss Feldman. Alright, so we have our diagram. I drew it up on Photoshop. Basically, this is what it looks like. Yeah, enjoy the popcorn stand, Aunt Grandma's famous popcorn. You know, look at me and Reggie on the sidelines. But basically, this is pretty much what the shot's gonna look like. I have the dimensions all on the picture there. You have 10 feet from the floor to the basket. You have 15 feet from the line to the backboard. You have 1.5 feet. You can read this. Why am I telling you? What? Why? Read it. You guys can read it. You guys already have the dimensions. But there you go. That answers the first two steps. There's our diagram and those are dimensions. And our points for the front and back rims of the basket. Let me just grab my paper here. So the back rim is 14.5 because basically what you had to do was subtract the 0.5 of the bracket. And that's all you had to do. So it's 14.5 for the X and then 10 because that's the height of the goal. So 14.5 is the back rim, and the front rim is 13 feet because you had to subtract the diameter, which is 1.5 feet, plus the 0.5 from the bracket. So there you go. That's how you get 13 feet. That's the front and the back. There you go. There's step 3. All right. So we created some reasonable data. I'm just gonna post it on the screen for a minute just so you can see it. Miss Feldman, you can pause it if you need to. But I don't feel like, you know, going through every single data point because we tried a couple. But basically, we just had to keep adjusting the height of our guy, adjusting the angle, you know, just putting all those factors together. And we eventually made it through. So yay, yay, hooray. Okay, with careful analyzation, like really careful. So this deserves full points if you ask me. But careful analyzation on number 7, which is there only one answer or if there are multiple answers, how does each variable affect the answer you come up with? Well, obviously there are multiple answers because when you're shooting a free throw, everybody's not the same height. So the height affects, you know, your base starting position, which will lead into affecting your velocity and your angle. The angle, me and Reggie decided through text here, the angle makes the shot more or less parabolic. The lower the angle, the less parabolic it's going to be. And we're talking about an upside down parabola, obviously, you know, the arc that comes out. The velocity makes the graph longer horizontally. So let me consult this one more time via Facebook. Basically, if you have a higher angle, you need more velocity. Cool. You need more velocity, and if you have a lower angle, you want less velocity. So if you're shooting a small angle or whatever it's called, smaller angle, you want less velocity on the shot. But if you're shooting straight up, like if you're shooting like a really high angle, like you're shooting straight up because you're small or something, you want a lot of velocity so that sucker goes in fresh, you know, touching no net. You just want that nice sound, you know what I'm saying? Probably don't know what I'm saying. But I hope Miss Feldman understands what I'm saying so we can get a good grade. Alright, well, there's our project, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Like this 5-minute-ish video. Once again, you know, angle and velocity are the real key factors here. You know, more velocity means a higher angle. Less velocity means a lower angle. If you want it to go in clean without none of that backboard crap, because we don't do that in here. We don't do that in this town. But what am I talking about? I hope you enjoyed the project. Adios, arrivederci, you know, stuff like that. Bye, guys.